Welcome back to the FOFB guys, and as always thanks for clicking on. Right now I've came to Lloyd's, I've parked outside, I've already got a Daffy wheeler on which is for Doncaster, it's going for export, and then I've got a big Doosan bucket for the neck which is for pool docks. If you don't follow me already, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, but also you would notice this is not my trailer, right? I have a 4-axle Noot boom fixed neck with flip toe ramp. This is a Brosh House 3-axle extender with click-on ramps, which through the video I'll show you something very special it does. I'm picking up a load and shovel bucket which I've measured in my head that will hopefully fit just in here without having to remove all this. It is a wee bit tight.
He speaks, I can't understand a fucking word you say.
And that is me all loaded up, ready to go. Bucket's going to pool, and this is going to Doncaster. I will make some phone calls and try and see if I can get something on the way, but I'll explain what's happening with this load and trailer and why it's so special as well. But just going to say thanks to the boys to help me get loaded quickly and swiftly and safely and get on my way. Now, apart from the colour, I really do like the look of this trailer on the back of my unit. I like the streamlined look without having the big ramps up the back. That's just the way it looks, very streamlined, very light, without the big flip toe ramps. Devlin excavator machine up here on the left hand side, they actually used to be Doosan machines till they were bought over by Hyundai and they changed the name to Devlin. If you also look at this boy's trailer, he's got his outriggers and his outrigger boards open to make the bed wider for this machine to get on, to give it a bit more bed on the trailer. Just before I go, I'm going to give this gentleman a hand, a wee guide on, because that's the right thing to do, we help each other out. It's good to give each other a hand, wee guide on, takes 2 seconds, makes everyone's life easier. A lot of drivers don't do that these days, they just sit on and look at boys struggling at reversing, look at boys, you know, all sorts. Just give them a quick hand, it's nice, help them out, and it's safer. It doesn't mean that person can't do the job, it's not any criticism on their abilities. I always ask for help when I'm putting a machine on. Give us a wee guide, lads, can you just watch me? I'd rather 2 sets of eyes, you know what I mean, because if it goes wrong, there's nothing you can do about it then. I'd much rather help people than be these people that sit there with their phones out going, oh, look at him. Nope. He was quite capable anyway, I was just giving him a guide. He could do that, no bother. But it's just like it says, it's good to be safe and good to be nice. What an absolute stunning day. My lorry is absolutely howling, like look at the state of my windows there. The outside of it is manky. I've not had a chance to get it in anywhere for a wash, I'm dying. I hate when my lorry's dirty. So, brigade camera system down here looking at my load, and I've also got my other cameras over there. I can see safely that I can move across, plus they all record, so I can obviously for insurance purposes. What it says, you can just see my load there, all my straps are still good, they're not, all my load's still there, all my straps are still good. Keep an eye on it. Ha! It's leaving you, mate, am I? Is he going to flash me in? Is he going to flash me in? Oh, he's going to flash me in! Ah, good man, I thought he was going to bail on us there. Right, so let me get you up to speed what's going on here today, right? Trailer on my back plus the 8-wheeler I collected yesterday. I had my own trailer, my 4-axle Noot boom with flip toe ramps, non-extender. That is my everyday trailer if you don't follow me, okay? Anyway, did my job yesterday. We had a wee repair on the way, I had an airline go, so I repaired that roadside. And then I went up to Fife, I delivered a case 1188.
Happy with your machine?
That took his other machine away, and this was his new one he was bringing back up. He traded it in. Then I went to Bathgate to pick up 8-wheeler, stuck it on my trailer, went to Robert Gilmore's, got the crack with Robert, we transshipped the load, I picked up this beast of a trailer, 3-axle, and this is now sold. This is going to Poole. So, this is not going all the way down the Poole, well, round about that area. but I'm allowed to load the trailer up. So I've got my load plus the bucket going down the way, and the bucket's going to pool docks. So it all works out well. We are trying to find another load in once the 8-wheeler gets dropped off, but I'm not having very much success. Now, pulling this trailer came at a very good time. Last week I was out in the Newty Boom factory. I got to go out for a visit, walk around. It was an incredible experience, and I want to thank Mike from Autoplan, my dear friend, for inviting me along, because he was invited out with Neil, and Neil organising it all for the two of us to come out. Neil's the salesman in Newty Boom, so I really do appreciate that great opportunity. When I was out there though, my mind has been quicking for a wee while, and it has been quicking more and more, and one of the things is maybe trailer replacement upgrade. Now my trailer's fine, it's good, but I've just been getting niggly wee problems. Yesterday we had an airline break, and then there was wiring again, and it's just all wee things like that. It's nothing major, but it's like, oh, I just can't be bothered with it. I know it's part of running trucks and maintenance and that, but not only that, I'm thinking of a different spec of trailer, and just so happens I've got this trailer on from Robert, which is, it's not because it's a free axle, it's what it is underneath. I will show you that when I stop, why this trailer is so special, right? This doesn't look like much, this just looks like a normal free axle trailer. No, this trailer is much more than that, right? This trailer, when I show you, right, is next level, and it's the first time I've had a trailer like this on. So all of this coming together is getting me thinking, and we're going to start thinking through this video, what's it going to take, and would we possibly look at maybe this year through 2025 as a goal to set of maybe purchasing a new trailer, right? Not brand new, just new, but we've got to start thinking about it. You'll see how I have to take on roundabouts. I have to read a roundabout from here so I can see I'm clear. I've got to take it on from there. Plus I can change my mirror. I've got a good mirror angle on there. I fitted a different mirror so I can see right round. Thing is, people keep asking me what's left-hand drive like. When I first bought it, not gonna lie, very tricky. That's another subject we'll get into. But I love it now. I really do enjoy it. I never said I'd be one of these left-hand drive fannies that go left is best, but yeah, I became one of them. I mean, you just hug it. See, when you first drive like this, it's horrible. It's horrible driving like this. Because you're like, oh, you honest to God feel like you're driving over children that are walking down the pavement, because you feel like you're going over the top of them. But then, when you get used to it, you've got all that room over there, you're just sitting away over here, nice and steady. It does have some disadvantages. So is sitting over there, but the good thing is when I'm here and I've got a wide load on, which I don't today, I can get as right over as I want and be out the way. You know what I mean? I can be right over here when I'm passing someone, and I know I can't go any further over because, you know, I can see it. Somewhere up here where this 8-wheeler's going. This lovely old man, I was lost there, could not find the place, and this lovely old man came out of his house, and because it says it's down here, son. He opened the gate for me. That is very kind of him. Whose horse is that? Look at that horse. Hey mate, what a lovely coat you have. My missus, what we call it, wants a horse, but my wee one wants a unicorn. There'll be no horses, they are expensive. Trucks are expensive enough, so no horses. In the comments if you agree with me. Horses, yes or no? I actually take that back. I would have horses if it wasn't for the money, but then if I was rich enough to have horses, I like a big barn, and I don't want to wear the big top hat and the high vis stuff. I want to be like John Dutton, right? Or Rip. That's who I want to be, like Yellowstone. That's horse riding I can get into. My truck is absolutely filthy. I know I keep saying it, but hopefully we'll get washed soon. I mean, that's just, no, that's not good. Right, 8-wheeler's coming off here. The bucket's still to go to pool docks. We've discussed that. So, this is quick on wrap, set up this trailer, right? This is one thing I've really got the fancy for. So, unlike my big, massive ramps, you've got these big aluminium ramps. which have pros and cons. I like the idea of them for quite a few reasons. One, less wind drag. You think of those big ramps at the back going down the motorway, that is huge wind drag, that is fuel consumption, plus the extra weight, okay? Mind you, it'll offset the weight if you end up getting yourself an extender, because then you've got the beam and all the other bits in between, so the weight probably will, you know, counter off itself. Less mechanical repair, no pumps. All the things I've had wrong with my trailer recently has been motor, electricals, everything at the back with the ramps, which has cost me over £2,000 recently. In fact, more than that, probably near £3,000. Plus, you are more adaptable to other loads, so you're not going to get caught out with the ramps. You can have things hang out the back more. You can take cabins, all sorts. It makes you more adaptable to more work. More work is more availability and more margins and, you know, more growth for your business. Downside is sometimes you might not get the same angle as you would with a set of double flip toes, and also these, right, get nicked. So when it comes to parking up at night, unless you're at the truck stop or somewhere secure, you need to take your ramps off and, like, you know, either put them under your lift axle, slide them under there, drag them out and then drop your lift axle on them, or reverse over them with the back. It's a lot of work and it's hard going, especially if you've had a long day. But as Sean Thompson will tell you, he had his neck wraps nicked, that was £1,800. Those back ones are about £3,600. But that's not the only thing that's with this trailer. It also has this big secret, which I will show you next. One downside to I like the click-on wrap setup, but especially to get a crack in them, they fill it with water. But the trick is use the bed of the trailer to just lift part of it.
Last night, like.
Aye.
So I said, I'll miss that now, I'll have to fucking do it all again to fucking more. Rebook the boat, I don't know. That's
bloody transport, that's the thing, it's above you, just prodding you, just waiting to see till you makes it. Wee wheelie at the front there. Beautiful. Da 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 da. Tell you what, 8-wheelers. What a lovely old man this is. I had to ask him his name. He's so friendly and helpful. Tanker driver for 40 years he was. 40 years he was a tanker driver for. He was telling me all about it. He lives down the road. That's his horse for his grandkids. You know, I love meeting people like that on the road. That's a good thing about this job and this style of job I do, work I do. I get to meet amazing people like that, hear stories. And watch this, I'll take the side of this bloody daft out because I can't drive rigid. Ah. Oh no, Sandy. See, just a next level driver will be amateur. The Italian Stallion, a Vico. Woo! Right, that is the 8-wheeler delivered. Let's get tidied up and turned around and get going. Sorry guys, I didn't film that. I was just having a really good conversation with that guy. What a lovely man. He even said that next time you come here, day or night, whatever time it is, just come to my house in the bungalow and just chat at the door and, you know, I'll let you in. What a nice guy. See people like that? Makes all the difference. But anyway, we better get out of here. Oh, well, we are flying down the road. We're getting good fuel economy because we are running light and we've got no back ramps, obviously, you know, big wind drag. This is a tip, it's not a judgmental thing, but I like looking at other people's loads when I go by, like how they've changed stuff and how they've done things, because not to judge them, but to get learned from them, to say, oh, that's quite a clever way of doing it. I've learned a lot by looking at other people's loads and how they've tied things down, different tricks. You know what I mean? People need to remember, look at loads and see what you can learn, not judge. Flash me in. Yes, Volvo driver, thanking you. Always appreciate the flash, give the indicators back. Trucker friend, trucker friend. Right guys, like I said in the next part of the video, I'll show you why this trailer is so special. What this trailer is, okay, is fully hydraulic steer. So see this remote? I can steer the axles. Look at that. Wow. And back the other way. Now obviously these will move a lot more freely when you're moving, But the trailer's empty, so this is fine. Not only that, right, this does more than my fault, okay? This is like such a handy bit of kit, this trailer. So I can actually raise individually the sides, okay? So it's not on air, it's even hydraulic suspension, not air suspension, hydraulic suspension. So look, that's me raising one side of the trailer. There's me raising the other side. So imagine that when you're loading a big machine on and you're not on level ground, you can set your trailer to exactly what you need to do. Take a closer look inside here, right? It might be a bit dark. Let's raise this right up inside so you can see. So you've got two big wishbones inside. That's just like with that whole... I mean, look how high that's going up. That is impressive. Right, I'm not going to bug around too much because I don't want to break this, because this is obviously a customer. I'm just demonstrating here. But this trailer gets me thinking, like, you know, self-tracking. My trailer, and like most others, like that Brosh house I'm just seeing over there with the flip toe ramps. From here, I could be wrong, but that's probably on a push system. So when it goes around the corner, you got self-tracking. So it does that. It does it all itself. This does it itself as well. I'll show you in a second, but you've got the remote to manually do it. But if we go underneath my trailer here, you'll see just behind the kingpin, so you go into your kingpin for your fifth wheel, right? And if you can see that, there is this wedge, right? So you click into your fifth wheel, right, in your kingpin, and then that wedge sits between whatever you want to call it, your forks, your fingers of your fifth wheel. Then, how that works, I'll try and describe it. Obviously, two hydraulic rams, right, and it feeds it, and that's what it tells it. So when it turns up here at the fifth wheel, it pushes down one side, and that's what it tells it the back axle steers. So all three axles are steering hydraulically, right? And that is how this goes around corners. So, I mean, like, you know, I've been using it, even reverse, it works in reverse, a wee bit more tricky to reverse. Well, once you get used to it, it's better, but trying to do different, instead of it being solid axles going back, it basically turns itself round the corners. This is next level of trailer that I've ever had. We'll go into how much one of these costs in a second. I'm actually going to demonstrate it as well. I'm just in a service, I'm going to get ready to leave, and I thought just to kind of demonstrate how well it goes around corners. Now this corner here, I know it's not that tight, it's obviously a lot of it, you can take it wide, but my plan is I am deliberately going to take it tight. I am going to come into this, deliberately take it tight, and show you how this trailer swings out. But before I set off, I've got my fridge under here, and I'm just going to get myself all hydrated up. Oh. This is dragon fruit, it's a new one. Look at the cool design on it. One wee spoon, that's all I do. I like it because it's all nice and dry stored. I can keep it in the cab. Just add water. Put the lid on. Make sure it's tight before you make a mess of your cab. A wee shake up. Here I go. I have yet to find a flavour that wholly makes that it doesn't taste amazing. Now you'll see other people go on the internet, says why they like Holy because it's sugar free and everything, and the other advantage of that. I just generally like it because it's dry stored. So in here in my pantry, here's some of my sachets, right? That's the ones, right? I've got all my sachets in there, different flavours to try. Look, I've got one of my favourites, watermelon whale, as well. I'll leave a link in the description for Holy. You can get one of their boxes with my discount code for 10% off or £5 off your first order. You can get one of their many sachets, hydration, iced teas, all sorts. Pick your flavour, you get a shaker as well. Like I says, this one I've just gotten and I love it, dragon fruit, and I've yet to find a flavour I don't like. Thanks Holy for sponsoring our video. Let's crack on. Whooshed. Right, back to the video. Let's take this corner really tight so you can see how this works. Right guys, I hope in that video you can see how all three axles steer, and that's not even me using it to its full ability with the remote, that's me just winging it round. The places you'd be able to reverse into, go around, I wish I had this trailer longer just so I could like really test it to its limits. Hopefully I'll get another opportunity. Robert will have another trailer like this in that he'll lend me. I'm just delivering it to its new owner, which they're going to be very happy about. Now, power steer. My first trailer was a fixed axle, so it didn't steer. My new trailer, which is bigger, my current trailer, 4-axle, self-tracking, fantastic. But that means, like I says, when you go around the corner, it steers itself. It is brilliant, it's fantastic. That is basically what I'm going to say 80% everyone has. That is 80%, we call it, that's what everyone goes for. Power steer. The reason a lot of people have power steer because it is massively more expensive. A lot. We're not talking like 5-10 grand here. I'll get into how much I know a power steer is more because I have looked into it. Never mind a Brosh House hydraulic suspension power steer. It gets quite high, but we can go into what we think. I'm going to crack on and get down here because I'm just hitting all traffic. I don't think I'm going to get this all done today because we're just going to start hitting everything at the wrong time, but that is what it is. I don't like this side of the country. I like down the A1 side, but work is work. I can't remember the last time I was on the M40. I don't usually come down this side of the country. Usually most of my work is over on the A1 side, but no, it's been quite good coming down this way. The sun's out, I'm passing loads of boys I haven't seen in ages in their trucks. Oh, big beacons, recovery wagon, don't know who that is. It's actually quite funny, guys. As this develops, thinking about other trailers, prices of trailers. I've had prices. I know how much trailers cost. I'm, more knowledgeable about them. Before I just kind of knew a rough price, but now with more, different trailers, it is making me think more. But the costs are now getting to a point. Now, see, running my own business, right? When I started up, and my first trailer was 3,800. My next trailer was 15,000. My trailer after that was I can't remember. I'd have to look back at the book, but a lot more again. I didn't think I would start. Who's phoning? That is the bank. That is the bank phoning. This is a conversation.
This is a call from your Barclays team and is being recorded for quality purposes.
Right. As I was back, the bank man must have heard me talking about money because he was straight on the phone to me there, wasn't he? Your ears must have been burning, pal. I was just talking about money there. I'll wait and see. I've got to have a wee think, guys, because my old trailer, well, my current trailer, I love it, it's a good trailer, but I don't know, I'm always one for pushing. But like I says, starting from nothing, building to something. I never thought, if you looked at one of my old videos, that was, I mentioned in it, it was actually my first video at the start of the year. At the end of the video, I looked at a bit of paper and I did mention in it, I says, I never thought I'd be looking at, we call it, something like that. That is what I'm feeling like right now. I'm pricing stuff up, big jobs, opportunities, but you are putting all the risk on the line. I like to work with it, but yeah. Anyway, I'm about 2.5 hours from the dock. I'm hoping to get this bucket off tonight and get parked, and then we can, see what happens. What do you think of a power steer trailer? Would you just go for self-tracking? Or would you want power steer? Mind you, power steer's a lot more. In the comments, start guessing how much more you think a power steer trailer is compared to a self-tracker.
Use the right 2 lanes to keep right towards Southampton.
Southampton. It's been ages since I've been down this way. I can't remember the last time I was down this way. Right, I got to the docks last night, but I didn't get tipped. I parked up in this spot and get this off, and then we'll go deliver the trailer to the new owner. So I had to weigh myself in when I came into the docks, and this is what got me another thing thinking about the trailer. The more you add to a trailer, the heavier it gets. So me, once I get this bucket off, but I can roughly guess how much this bucket weighs. Me with this trailer, 3-axle extender, full power steer, hydraulic suspension, and my unit is roughly about 25 tonne, empty. 25 tonne. Now, it's bad enough when you're running empty somewhere already, but if you're already sitting at 25 tonne, Jesus. But this is the problem, you don't get a trailer that does any, there's always a trade-off. You've either got a light trailer that's limited of its abilities and capacity, or you've got a trailer that can do nearly everything, but it's very heavy. And then you've, like I said, see that being 25 tonne, anything I stick on that, you know, 19 tonnes what I can take before I have to go into STGO, right? So you're constantly movement orders. So basically going down the road, if I get a phone call saying, oh, sorry, there's a 25 tonner here, can you quickly grab it? Well, you know, if a last minute load came on like that, you can't take it unless you've got pre-made movement orders in for that move. Let me know in the comments what your truck weighs empty if you know it, because I know there's boys there that have big double drives, 180 tonners, 200 tonners with bloody interdolly trailers and that. I'd love to know what your unit and trailer combination is empty. Right, tipped. Now let's get round the other side. I've got other work, I've got other trailers and loads to collect. I think I might be heading up to Smith Brothers as well. Not 100% too sure, but I think that could be happening. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what was my old lorry, which was a straight 6 Highline tag axle with a flat trailer, used to be 17,200, right? So that's what that was, but that's obviously different work. You're working loads. You've got to consider when these are things, because you would like just go buy, you know, we'll go get that trailer, full extender. I mean, see like a frame and build hydro bed, flip toe ramps, that's a heavy trailer. What a sunset, that is amazing. I'm raising my truck is absolutely manky. I don't keep going on about it, but that would have been a lovely photo. Taking a photo, but it does look the best with the truck being absolutely howling. I'm just in the dock here, I'm trying to have a play around with the trailer, just to get, like, you know, not a play around, but move it around, just get a feel for it, whatnot. Get it straight, just got to be careful. As right now it's swung out to one side, look. So I need to straighten that up. Nearly straight, slightly kicked, a wee bother adjustment. That is a very handy feature. I can think of so many ways that's going to be good. I mean, if I had a big widespread machine, a big wide machine on, well, imagine narrow roads, wide machines, if people coming towards you, I can, you know, if I really need to get past someone like another lorry, I can angle the trailer out so it goes over. But at the same time, if you don't know what you're doing, the steering can swing out, hit the verge and pull you in. There's so many pros and cons to this trailer. Mostly pros. I don't know if that's me just trying to sell one to myself or trying to unsell myself one. But I don't even know why I'm having this conversation with myself or thoughts, because it is way out my league. The price of these things are way out my league. Way out my league. Unless a trailer manufacturer wants to get in touch with me and go, hi Sandy, we want to be very, very kind to you. There was just one in the back there, well spec, not do much. Just, there you go. That would be nice, you know. Mike, I've got one job that I've got to try and phone up about. I priced another one up. Right, that's me just arrived. Going to drop the trailer off here, sadly say goodbye to it. Put all my chains away in my back lockers, and then I'm going to head to CVA to collect more trailers, and then I'm going to head up to Smith Brothers to collect another trailer. So I'm going to try and get 2 trailers on. I'm going to quickly grab a 15, and they're going to show me some of their trucks.
.27 metres of reach on it.
Is that a fly jib on that?
Yeah.
Is it? Aye.
So I got 27 metres, do just over a tonne at 27 metres.
So your double drive, hub reduction, full springs, no air. I don't want Mike to hear this, but I really am kind of angling for an old Volvo like this. you know, heavy haul or a big fly jib. Stow darts have got one for sale. This combination with the crane or high-ab, whatever you want to call it, the fly jib, the winch, the trailer, power steer, everything, hydraulic, suspension, this will be able to get access to pretty much anywhere and everywhere to do what they do. This is a minted setup. Look at that. So what they specialise in, as well as do low loader work, is moving like big engineering machines, CNC machines. Do you think this will go in, lift out, or the big forklift on skates, take things out of sheds, and then they'll move them to wherever they've got to go to next? Specialising in something. And to do that, you need specialised kit, which they clearly have. This is going to be one hell of a setup to do what they do. They're showing me a proper truck now, they're showing me a skit. Oh, there we go. Oh, rear mounted crane.
Right, axle.
Jeez. Yes. Short wind kit, I want one of them for the R series. That's a big... Jesus. That's a big crane for the back.
This time of year, it's no point, is it?
That's a bloody yoke. Nice, it's perfect for the combination to do the machine and the forklift like.
This is my bike. I fucking love this old thing.
What would that would lift?
Yeah, it's about, it's a 72 on that, but obviously you're always, because you've got to get over the legs before you do it. You can't do your big lift off the back, but about 12.5 ton is what we're doing, you know, if you're in close. But do 4.5 at full reach, 30 metres.
It never looks right when you're full out and you lift something like that. It doesn't look too, you're always, every time I see it I'm like, and then it lifts it and you're like,
just does it. But it's lovely, 16 speed, it's beautiful.
Good old.
I love this truck, because you know when you get drama in the truck, have you driven the old Foden Wrecker before?
The
military ones.
I used to have an old Foden with an eating, that was one of my first trucks, a Foden 8-wheeler.
Yeah.
Had a daft cab, and an eating twin splitter, and I did not know how to drive it. What a...
Did you ever get it though?
I got it, but I tell you what, I've never been one to say best gearbox in the world. No. Awful gearbox, hated it. I got it. Awful.
Back to auto.
Alright, give me my GSR 900. Oh, right, I better get going. That's enough time for socialising. Absolute gentlemen. I love the haulage industry. Couldn't be any nicer to me. Show me around their trucks and their kit and Specialised. And like I says, I'd much rather, and you can see it, spend money on doing specialised equipment and doing the job right than spending, you know, when people say, why have you got a bull bar? I don't want a bull bar. I don't like them anyway. Well, why have you done this or why have you done that? It's because I run a business. I want to spend money on buying specialised equipment. Like right now, I'm thinking about buying a specialised trailer, upgrading again, upgrading everything, upgrading my chains. And it's just the same as these guys. This is what you want to be doing. What an absolute amazing day, and I keep going on in this video, but my truck does not look pretty. It's got the weather's at it, the sun's out. It would look great if she was all clean, but she's not. I mean, I can even see in my camera here that, no trailer obviously, but I can just see like the dirt all over my catwalk. No healthy, no healthy. Phone. Hello.
Hiya, mate.
Hi, mate.
You're at CVA now?
Yeah, that's me just pulling the CVA now.
Okay, I'm just heading up. I'm 10 minutes away. Is that okay still?
That's fine. I've only just rocked up, okay? You're alright. No pressure.
Okay, always pressure. Not for me, though.
How's that? No bother, bro. That's perfect. See you soon, right?
Yeah, right.
Phone never stops ringing, which is good. It's good. I'd rather be busy than quiet. I'm going to go and get this trailer. I've got so much things to consider. Trailers, pricing, spec. I don't even have the money to even think about it, but I can't get out of my head. I want a new trailer. Do I need one? That's another question. That's another thing we need to get into. Want and need are two different things. I didn't need a scanning XL, but I wanted it. I got a wee reverse camera. Right, so I'm in here at CVA, I'm picking up this trailer for GBT. By the way, tip, if you're working for yourself, get on the auctions, right, and be on their system, and you'll get jobs through. So there's like CVA and Euro auctions, and they'll send you a list of jobs through of loads going where there'll be machines, trucks, lorries, vans, all sorts. But I'm picking this up for Gilbert. Look at this, I've just checked, so look. Push to raise ramp, what's this? Look at that. Big airbag under there. When you pull it, it goes down. This looks like a really tidy, good trailer, like. Anyway, I'm going to get up CVA. That shows a very good trailer. We'll see how she runs up the road nice and freely. Go get another trailer to stick this one on top of, maybe. I'm not too sure. Walk out on the way up the road. Get on the phones, do what I usually do, but we better get cracking. Oh, guys, sorry, I've been on my way up the road, heading up to Smith Brothers. I want to get up there tonight. I'm going to get there in the next hour or so. Finally get to meet the man himself. I'm just off the phone to him, Will Pringle. I've been in this industry for my whole life, and I've known about Will Pringle for about 10 years, and that's not even a lie. 10 years I've heard of Will Pringle's name, and I've never met the man. Finally getting to meet him, so I'm looking forward to that. So he says they're going to hang back. I'll be able to get in there tonight. To be honest, I'm not really looking forward to seeing the state of my truck because it's howling. It's not exactly standard. I'd want anyone to see my truck in, but I'm busy. But I've been on the phone on the way up the road, and I'm getting pretty pissed off, I'm not going to lie. Trying to organise stuff, trying to sort things, but see, getting bills in. And people thinking they can just whack on things and thinking you're not going to pull them up for it, or you're not going to say anything. I'm like, what's this? Oh, but that's it. Nah, jog on. You know what I mean? Like, people are chancers. People, and it's annoying because you're giving people your business, you're expecting a good service, and but then that stuff like that happens. It's another video to make altogether of how to deal in these situations, but you've got to stand for them and not take it. Because there'll be times I'll go, just pay it and don't worry about it. Next time we'll no, just call them out straight away. What the fuck? And say your bit. They won't do it again. I just got sick of people thinking that, you know, oh, you got a nice wagon, you got this, you got that. I can work hard for it. It doesn't mean I've got millions in the bank. I'm wise enough to do what I do to get to where I am. I don't need the insult and the disrespect of you trying to charge for things that you haven't done. Sorry, ran over. Anyway, I'm going to not let this ruin my evening, guys. I want to get this done, get this finished, get to Smith Brothers, and we'll just see what happens. Oh. Honest to God, this is why I do not like the M6 side. That's why I like my A1 side. This is why, because this is all the time. I just want to get there now. I want to wash. My lorry's howling. I've been non-stop. The phones haven't stopped ringing, which is, you know, a good bit. It's, I just want to get my dinner, chill out, get some stuff done, get my diary out. I think I'm just crabbing. See, I'm like this is because I'm wanting a wash and I want my truck washed. So I'm just. Anyone else get like that? Drop in the comments. I'm trying to think of this trailer, think of trailers. That's one thing I'm getting a good bit of time here to sit and think. But I don't know why. It is what it is. Woohoo!
In 3.
Goodbye traffic. I have 2 minutes left to my journey, and that is me done. Oh, look at her. Truck is all washed. Back to not full forward glory, but a lot better than it was. By God, that feels good. Just gonna get myself a wee tidy up. I get to park in here today, which is really good. A wee bit of peace and quiet. But give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to get this all done while doing everything else you know it is. But look at this. Look at that. 1,000 times better. Beautiful. What a wash bay. I love a good wash bay. I love just cleaning my lorry. So we're just left by our own devices, just clearing away. And you know what? It got me thinking there. So I can't remember the last time I just got to sit, like, you know, and be left alone to polish and clean and polish and clean. So I kind of fancy that's like a therapy day to me. That's like a spa day to me. A spa day for the truck's a spa day for me. Oh, and wait till you see it inside the shed. Well, if you've obviously know Smith Brothers, you know what the shed looks like, or if you've seen Tim's page as well. I get one of them for my wee one. Oh. I mean, the fact is you actually get proper truck showrooms now. Look, this is just class. Look at that. Oh. So I came in, first time meeting Will Pringle and his team, and boys were brand new. We sat and got cups of tea, we've told stories, we got the crack, because especially, like, we all know people in the industry, so we could relate very well, which was really nice and great crack. Boys were brand new, we talked about trucks, sales, all sorts of things, and it's quite good because I'm getting a load out here tomorrow, a big challenge. I wonder if we'll pull it off. I think we will. If we can't pull it off, God. Look, guys, listen, thank you very much to end this video. Now, I know point this I was going on about trailers, and the video as always goes organically into different fields, and I'm trying to do loads of different things, but the whole new trailer thing is quite a far stretch. Not saying it's impossible. I mean, look, I did last year, I'm pretty proud of that, so I'm thinking, can we do it? When I first bought my truck and all the things I've done, I'm like, well, why not? Why can't I do this? And even when I'm looking at things I'm priced up and jobs I'm doing, like, this can be done. So I'm having self-confidence that we can do this. But power steer, self-tracking, we've got to price up loads of options, manufacturers, and we've got to figure the direction I want to go in my business. So like I says, when you see them boys where I dropped off the power steer, and why they bought it, because that's what they invested, is having the right kit to do the specialised job. I want to be the same. I've got sectors I keep trying to break into and I want to take on and push myself and always be known to be able to get the job done, and that is what I love investing in, and I love doing what I do, and I love, you know me guys, I love trucks. I love them, I'm passionate about this, and yeah, standing in here looking at this as well goes, yeah, I think we need to keep pushing bigger. But guys, if you stay to the end of this video, thank you very much. Always remember to subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell icon, and drop us a comment, like, share, the whole lot. Let's keep going. As always, flat out, flat broke. Oost.